showing you what we can do. And we're gonna make it to the top. We're gonna give it all we got. It's our time to shine. It's Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D.
Hello out there. Happy Wednesday to everybody that's tuning in. Thank you. We have two very special guests today. We have a decent topic today. We're going to talk about the life of truck drivers. You know, and like I said, these are two very special guests. Y'all know this is Kieva, KY, D&D, Danette, and my auntie. They are somewhere around watching, but they're not here today. They let me take this interview on, so I appreciate y'all for that. Start off, let them introduce themselves.
All right, I'm Willie Walden, and I'm a truck driver.
Let us know a little bit about you, Willie.
Well, I'm from Mississippi, country boy fed, and, you know, like to enjoy life and fun. And so truck driving got me more interested in driving because I'm getting old. I'm tired of working hard.
Oh, you ain't wrong about that. And how you doing, Miss T? To introduce yourself and let them know a little bit about you again. They remember you.
Hey, Natasha Williams, also a truck driver, and Denise's daughter.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So while you know me, I'm gonna jump right into it. I just wanted to ask. Y'all can ask questions together if anybody want to go first or something. But what inspired you, Willie, to be a truck driver? What made you just honestly want to do it?
Well, you know, every kid that plays from Mississippi goes and play in the dirt and then watch your big uncle or your dad or somebody, they working on a vehicle or a truck, you know what I'm saying? And in your mind, you think about how a truck, you know, when you're shifting gears, you know, driving the car, driving the truck that, you know, was big and equipment, you know, that's was likable as a kid. So it's been a kid life thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Since you was a jit, you was already feeling that. Yeah. So Tasha, like, and then being a female doing it, that's a different type of game this day. It's starting to become more noticeable and people starting to pay attention to it because at first it was like kind of rare. How you feel about that? What inspired you to want to do it?
I'm glad I did it because, like you said, there's not a lot of females. So I like to see females out there. I try to wave at them, blow at them or something, and it's like a male-dominant world. So
definitely,
I think that make it a little more interesting for me being a female because then I got something to prove, and I guess since it's different, you know, you try not to mess up, and you just, it's like, oh, they can do it, I can do it.
Right, do the pressure get to you sometimes? You be like, man, I'm gonna
all the time. I don't like backing into docks when there's a lot of men sitting around in their truck because they look at me and they be waiting for either me to mess up or just to see how I'm doing. So I'll be like, and when we first started, I used to tell him, you do it, and I'll pop the brakes and get out and get out the driver's seat and let him do it. But then I eventually stopped. I was like, if I keep on doing that, then
you never really learn.
Yeah.
Like Will, so like, what's the the funnest experiences being with your woman on the road though?
Man, let me tell you, it's wonderful in a way. You know, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, you got your cake and your ice cream too, you know. So it really ain't, you know. It's all right, but you know, the mileage after a while can get hectic, you know.
Right.
So yeah, it's all right. It's good to have her.
See, how's it been with your guy on the road though? Like, what's up?
It's interesting.
It's very much interesting.
And it'll cause some conflict. So that's for any driver that's thinking about doing a team driver with your mate. It's got its pluses and its negatives because being with a stranger, you got guys that you got to deal with guy stuff. And this is a stranger or a friend and you like, I'd rather be with a girl than a guy. Then, you know, women are kind of catty, so, you know, you don't really want to be with a woman. And plus, I'm a tomboy, so I think I would have did better with a male team driver. But when you with your mate, it's like it's cool because y'all together. Ain't nobody at the house calling, talking about when you coming home, what you
Right.
doing, what's happening. And as me being a female, I don't have to have him worry about something happening to me.
Right.
But in the same token, boy, anybody know when you with your mate for, like when COVID hit, I know that had to be rough with y'all together
Sure
every
will.
day.
I bet.
You really, it takes away you having something to talk about when you get home too, because both of y'all seen the same thing all
Right.
day. So it's nothing to talk about really as far as the day.
So, I know dealing with this type of job, it be a lot of like work related stress. Like, how do y'all get through that? Like, what like how? Like, honestly, not like with y'all. I'm just saying, like, just with the job in general, the pickups, the drop offs. Like, how do y'all get through that, man?
I get through it with Tasha help.
Yeah, thank
Cause
you.
I go god dang on crazy. You know what I'm saying? If something like a breakdown comes, I lose it. I freak out. You know what I'm saying? Then it gets to the point where it started costing money. You know?
Really?
And then look around, money after money in that field.
Wow.
So, you know. That's how I get through it with the Lord too, but that's first. But with her help, it's wonderful, you know, because it helps me out when you're dealing with people in the dispatch and in the when you walk inside the building, because you know people be having attitudes and stuff, and they be mostly mad at truck drivers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and I be like, you know, blow off with you, you know. But she helps me with talking and communicating a little bit better.
I
You
feel
know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be hard being truck drivers. I used to work at Bridge and Stratton, man, and this one truck driver came on, he just let it all loose on in our bathroom, man, and I thought that was like the worst thing you could do. And you don't never got to see this place again for real. So, you know, so y'all get hatred on a whole lot of different levels too, outside just working
And
this
that's
job.
another situation. A lot of places won't have a bathroom because of that. But I think that's so not nice because
So not nice.
yeah, not nice because it's like, okay, we've been on the road, so majority of the time we're gonna need to use the bathroom, and I think it's not nice for the truck drivers because I want you to respect this bathroom like you would respect
Yours at the
you know?
house, yep.
That's right.
I'm providing this for you to relieve yourself, and this how you gonna do me. And then, like you said, you never coming back here more than likely. So I'll never even get to confront you or just to give you the side eye. Like that's not.
Like, you bogus, man. They know it. But yeah, moving on. So another question is from me to you guys. Like, was there ever time that you guys made a mistake on the job, and like, how did y'all deal with it? Like it's a mistake. Like, damn, I did this.
Well, it's a lot of everything.
It's a lot of ways you can make a mistake.
It's a lot of them. One of them be the GPS, that's for sure. So, you know, try to learn your map reading, and the GPS will make a mistake. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like one time we went through a residential area, and I guess it had been happening to this lady at her house before us. And when we pulled up, she came outside, and I looked at him. I said, okay, that let me know something been happening. So she coming out, something not finna go right. And sure enough, the GPS sent us to a locked gate, so we needed to go back the other way. And
Very
we
small
rolled
street.
over a corner of her grass, and she called the police. So when we turned around and got right and went to the correct entrance on the building, the police pulled up right away. They was on our heels. So
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of like different. It just be a lot of stuff coming with driving. Like I got my best friend. Shout out to Brittany Mason. She live in Tennessee. She drive trucks too. She's I want to know, like, how do y'all stay? What's your regimen like to stay up? Like, what do y'all do? Like, cause there's only so much Red Bulls and stuff you can use. Come on now, what do truck drivers do like to honestly stay up?
well, I know you usually get maybe 3-4 hours extra in your load time. So the best thing to do when you get sleepy is to pull over, of course. But a lot of times people do try to push it. and they'll drink Red Bulls or stuff like that. But I can't do that.
The 5 hour, the 5 hour, the 7 hour.
Yeah,
I done tried it, but it don't kick right in. It be a minute before it kick in. You know what I'm saying? But when it do kick in, shoot, it's her turn to drive. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm
okay.
studying. I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I'm up now with her while she driving. In a few minutes later, it's time for me to drive again. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful whatever you take. You know what I'm saying?
Especially being a team driver, because our truck don't stop.
Yeah.
So it's not like one person who can pull over and take that 10 hour. When I get done, if he hasn't got the proper sleep, we about to be in trouble, because now it's his turn. We don't have time or the luxury to stop and take a sleep break or something.
So, like, what is some snacks that you have to have on the road? We're gonna start with Tasha down there. What you need? What you gotta have?
I'm different from him. I'm more of a snacker. Like, the most snack out, the kind of snack I'll eat is maybe a bag of chips. But he like cakes and cookies and
everything but seafood.
Yeah,
everything but seafood.
Oh, come on.
I hate it. I hate it. Everything but seafood.
Everything but seafood.
Everything.
Tasha, you getting down on that seafood, ain't you?
Yeah, I can. But since he don't eat it, I haven't ate it as often as I would. But he has cooked me some shrimp before. So even though he can't eat it, he do know how to cook it. So the next thing I need him to cook is me a lobster tail. I want
some
one
shrimp.
of them.
You want a lobster tail?
I got you, baby. I got you. I do it in the truck.
Ooh. Like, so it's a way that, do we got some pictures like the inside of the truck? Like, we show like, so you really can, okay.
Well, you away from home. I mean, that's our house.
Yeah,
that's when you. I'm sorry.
We got a refrigerator, a microwave, a crock pot, a air fryer, a flat top grill, a pot, a skillet.
What?
Yeah.
Second down. So do y'all always cook inside the truck, or sometimes y'all step out if y'all at certain places?
No,
Well,
inside the truck, because outside the truck, if you park, like at not rest area, at the pilot or whatever we decide we do get a break, you don't want to be outside no truck cooking there.
Okay.
Yeah. And we had took our small barbecue grill before because in our mind we was going, grill something. But everywhere trucks park, it really smells like a lot of pee.
I'm telling you,
So I'm gonna
urine
need
cycle
y'all to cut it
area.
out.
Yeah,
That
put it
mess
away.
you up. So you don't want to eat nothing out there. And then let's be clear, I don't cook.
What?
So if it's
She
my
cooks sometime,
turn,
y'all.
we gotta go buy something, or he's gonna do it.
So when you say some things, what you like, noodles?
Ain't that about her? She never took me to the bottom of the
I mean, just you don't cook.
Wow.
You on the road, you got hot pots, you can boil the water. What you cook, cuz?
I don't know.
Look, see?
I feel like, so in my mind, I don't make traditional meals. Like in my life, I have never made like fried chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes, stuff like that. I make stuff like sliders, or I'll make a steak and potato.
Okay.
Or I'll barbecue.
Yeah, I said you do a little bit, baby. I mean,
But
when
see,
they do, I'd be
I could-
happy as hell,
But see, we live in Mississippi. We live in Mississippi, so his mom does most of the cooking. So
Yeah.
let's
Shout out to Mom.
Let's not
Mom
confuse
and my
her.
sister.
Shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Flora.
Yep.
Because we appreciate you, and she feeds me, and she do talk about
feeds
me. She talk about me weekly, about me not cooking, but it's okay. You got it. You better than me. Let's just stick with the routine,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Another question for you guys. Obviously you was driving trucks before, Tosh.
No.
Oh, see, that's what I mean. That's stereotypical.
No.
I got him to get his
Class.
his
Class
class A. He
Yeah.
had
What?
his class B.
I had class.
Shout out to my cousin, man.
Yeah, she motivated me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I failed
There
that
we
test
go.
2 times. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you fail, that's all right. Pick it up
Look.
and keep going.
Hey, that was that. I
Yeah,
made it.
let's keep going,
He's
keep
like,
going. Yeah.
They put me on. I passed the test now.
Yeah,
Look at it.
yeah,
I ain't count back. That's what's up. Okay, so listen. Honestly, how did you guys? Did you have a homesickness, like missing the family type stuff when you first started? How did y'all get through that part? Because I know that's probably my hardest part if I thought about it.
Well, we stay on the phone and constantly try to, see what's going on. Yeah, we miss folks. We go and just as well everywhere. We try to go over to somebody's house. We don't, we ain't trying to invade. Hey, how you doing? Enjoy yourself. And we get around in the truck to see people quite a lot. What we really miss, I'm gonna let Tasha tell you when we get home.
What?
What you think you miss the most when you get home?
My bed. we made our own king size bed, and I'm trying to tell you, it's one of the best beds in the world. It feels great. I mean, I be wanting it.
Wait, y'all made a bed?
Yeah, but I did make our truck bed way more comfortable, so you can fall out there too.
Yeah.
But we have less room. The truck and the bed in the truck is a twin XL.
Okay.
So both of us have to fit when
Right.
we both sleep. Now that bed at home is a king. We don't touch. You
I gotta
can
look
swing
for
your
it.
arm
I gotta look
and
for it.
leg.
You got. He said I gotta look for it.
Man, it's like cracking.
Baby.
So
He said I gotta look for it. So I cannot believe y'all build a bed. See, that's what's up. See, another thing is, don't like trucking. It teach you survival.
Yeah.
Don't it teach you how to be able to survive in a truck.
yeah, it's a whole nother world because like I said about the bed, it's also the situation of the comfort in your own bathroom, the comfort of your shower. You know, when you at home and you got a shower, whether you live with your parents, a significant other, kids, whatever, you know what type of filth they deal. You know, with. You know your filth.
Yep.
So you can grab that shower curtain, you can touch them knobs, you can jump in there at peace. Like, when you on the road, you at the Pilot, Loves, whatever truck stop you showering at. You don't know nothing about how this day went for this shower. This shower have been through some stuff with a lot of different people.
Yep.
So
I feel you
now
on that, cuz.
following right behind them, and I got OCD to an extent. So my mind don't relax. So it's hard. It's harder for me than it is for him.
Yeah.
In the bathrooms.
Yeah.
You walk in the bathroom, you hear some of the disgusting sounds
talking
in the
about-
whole world. Now, it's one thing. If somebody
All that in there.
if somebody in your house is doing their business in there and you need to reach in to grab something, it's a whole nother mindset.
It's a vibe. It's a different
You can
vibe.
be like, dude, and move on.
Hand me the tissue real
And
quick.
you might crack a joke or talk about something, but
Yep.
when it's a stranger, like, oh my God.
I know y'all be. Ooh, I know. I can only imagine what y'all go through in like bathrooms and stuff like that. That is crazy.
So I had to get on Amazon.
Yes.
People, there is help. You go on Amazon and get you a portable toilet and do what you got to do in your own piece of your truck.
Your own piece in your own truck.
Exactly.
Go to Amazon, man.
Yeah.
It'd be probably better. Like, saying like being on the road. Like, what was some of y'all favorite places y'all went to? Like, what, like y'all each pick one. Like, where you like we can go back there. I'll go chill there again.
I would never live in Texas, but I like Texas weather. It's always hot. Sometimes it's a little too hot, but
Shout out to big old Texas. Love Texas, man. I'm trying to reside.
Well, we kind of go to a lot of places, but when you a team, you don't get a chance to really. We just pass by,
Right.
You know, it ain't like when we go to Florida or Miami. You best believe we dropping the load and try to get back out of there. So we kind of like been everywhere. I like them all everywhere, except the mountains.
and see, that's what I mean about the difference of a team. If you roll with somebody or somebody roll with you, you can go to Florida. You got 10 hours here, if nothing else. Y'all can park, y'all can go enjoy it. When it's a team, both people driving, All you can do is ride by and look at the signs like, oh, that museum over there, or oh, that's over there. But you can't really enjoy it.
Can't. Dang.
And then over the road, you don't get to, go home often. So it's a difference.
And then cause I've been hearing about a lot of stuff. I want to ask you, what is lot lizards?
Oh, good.
I don't know about lot lizards. I keep hearing about lot lizards, like lot lizards. What is that? Come on, put me on.
Well, you know what a prostitute is, right? I don't allow them at my truck. You can get a sign that you can put on the car,
Yeah,
on your truck to tell them no, because they actually come knock on your door.
For real?
Yeah.
Some truck drivers will put a marker and a paper up and say no. What did it say? No lizard?
Lot
Oh,
lizards.
Yeah, no lot.
Remember that, everybody. Lot
No
lizard.
lot lizards.
No lot lizard.
That sounds
you
like-
know what a lizard do. No lot lizard.
Oh my
you know.
God. Jesus helpful.
Yeah.
But I was sitting in the driver's
Yeah.
seat one day and
Yeah.
the curtains was pulled, so the lady didn't see me, but she was going truck by truck knocking. And when she got to me, I let the window down and looked down at her. She was like, oh, go ahead, girl, drive that truck, but let me go about my business. And she went right to the next truck and started knocking. She was cracking.
So like when y'all first got in, cause like y'all situation, like dating and stuff, did lot lizards, do they be irritating you, or they just don't? When they see you, they know not to come to the car door?
Well, they know who looking for them. They got signs. You could tell. They know who to talk to. Because all they got to do, if they don't knock a truck by truck, they just walk past in front. All
Right.
the dude, he be like, some of them ain't no shame in that game.
Sure ain't.
Like, hey,
They sure ain't.
you see her get in about 20, 30 or so.
Back
you
out.
see her get out.
Get out. Yo, my-
Go on
Work-
to the next.
Yep.
You funny, man.
Yeah, no.
No. He said dumb.
To each his own, but no.
You said you ain't having that. You ain't having that. You ain't having that.
No.
What's one of the most, both of you, I want to know an answer from both of you guys. What is one of the most interesting stories you got from being on the road? Like get in your bag with it.
Well, I don't know what you gonna say, but I know we go through a lot of stuff, and he think he a comedian,
I try.
and I be having him cracking.
Yes.
So we try to enjoy, the little stuff we can enjoy and see, and so we just crack jokes. He like to, what is it, moderate when we see animals doing stuff. He
Yeah.
like to. Talk for him and stuff, and give me a whole scene.
What the animal might have said.
Yeah, with the animal, yeah. Especially, we done been everywhere in the truck. We went, okay. The worst experience was when I did got my license. We came here, then we took a load over to Utah.
Oh my God, yeah.
This is my second week out, and oh my God. Mountains. Now, that hurted me. I wish we had the picture to show that part there, but that hurted me when we went through the mountains like that. That was the most scariest thing in my life. That'll probably be one of the worstest.
When we went through Colorado, it was like no railings, and it was snowy and icy, and you had to keep doing brake checks, and it was mooses down, or mooses is the word? Mooses.
Deers, mooses.
Yeah, all kind of animals down dead and them fell off the cliff. Cars down there that had fell off the cliff.
What?
When we went through there, the total weight of our truck was like 76,000 and something. So you think about it, these animals and them smaller cars that's like 7,000.
Right, they ain't nowhere near that.
They couldn't make it. Now we gotta try to make it with 76,000 pounds.
So you tell me on them Lifetime movies when they start to move you off and they don't got no railings around the
That is
mountain?
Real.
And
That's
I'm
real.
talking about when the mountains go like this. Now your trailer 53 feet. Your front, what we say, 10 or 12 feet. So you
And it
got
be like
all
this.
these, you got this length and this weight that you got to keep going around, and it's dangerous. Like, you gotta have your stuff together, and you can't play no games.
So,
Dang. Ooh.
and all over the United States, they got mountains. It's crazy, but Denver is one of the, and Utah is one of the ones I would never want to do again.
But on a serious note, though, I want to make sure I say that right now the load prices are really down and the gas is up. So we are owner operators, and it's a real struggle out there right now. Like, from what all the truck drivers used to it's a real struggle out there, and it's serious, especially with your breakdowns and the price of the loads and the fuel.
So you would say as you started, stuff is harder now versus when you first started?
Yes.
More expensive and stuff like that?
Yeah, the prices has went down on the loads, so it's like people scratching and fighting for decent loads, so that make it more difficult. So it's a lot of owner operators struggling right now. It's not going too good.
Yeah.
So like when y'all go through that type of like crash, like, because it technically could be like a crash, you know what I'm saying, like a downfall in the market. What do most people do in those type of situations? Do jobs just keep rolling in, or do it to be real slow? You have to figure something else out to do for the time being. Like, how did that process work?
Well, being the owner operator, you really gotta kind of put money up for this stuff. You know, emergency money, or else you can find yourself in a bind. But what helped us the whole way is that he can work on some of the stuff in the truck too.
Okay.
So if it's something he can fix.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that saved us a lot of times, you know. When you get a breakdown, they come out, and that's automatic, $175 an hour, and the minimum is $2. So you can just add that up. That's just a small of wherever city or state you in.
Tell you
different state, different price.
Oh, it is.
And then when that record come and get you, you got some serious issue. Now you got to pay for the record. Then you got to get it to the shop, and then they tell you what's going on with it. That's another something an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you out of $10,000. You know, before you.
Our bills is usually $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 every time.
Every time.
Every time.
So what's the longest y'all ever had to go without y'all truck, or you knew if you didn't?
They don't play in the trucker world. You got that money, they gonna get your truck back rolling it out on that street.
You can get out there.
Need to make that money back up.
Yeah, they're not playing.
They gonna get you in and out. The most we ever sat was overnight. We had to get a hotel twice. Twice that happened to us. Otherwise, it's same day action. And the shops is 24 hours for truck drivers because they know you
gotta keep going. So, like, what's your least favorite thing about being a truck driver?
When I gotta pee. I swear to God.
I feel you on that.
And let me say, no, it's not. Being a lady is when I come on my menstruation.
Ooh, man.
Them 7 days changed the whole game.
It'd be over.
I got a choice as being the owner operator. Do I have him take me home and let me relax and chill this out, or will he let me? Usually, he'll just let me lay in the back, and I just assist from back there.
From the back.
Yeah.
Because you be down.
I'm down.
Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Who?
Driver down.
Shit, she on, I'm on. What you need, baby?
And he swear he get a bump.
I do. I get one. You know, when we talking about trucks today.
Oh, okay.
We talking
So
about trucks
that
today.
bump.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it got some pluses and some pros, but it's got some cons as well. And the other thing I want to say, I should have brought me some little car statues, because I need the car drivers to understand if there's a traffic backup and my semi is right here at 70-some thousand pounds, and your little car, you feel like you could fit it right through the middle of me and the car in front of me as soon as we get a little roll, Now I gotta stop my truck an extra distance because you fit in there. You know what I'm
That
saying?
little middle, that pocket.
Yeah, it's not no driver etiquette.
I feel you. I feel you on
Right.
that.
Like
I've been that driver. My
and
bad.
I have seen trucks smash cars. Like that truck will demolish you.
Yes.
And we have a wrongful, policy or whatever. So your family might be compensated, but is it worth it for you
Right.
to just not do that?
For you to
just
do
take a
something so
moment.
simple.
Yeah,
It's something so simple.
And I mean, it's bad out there.
Yes.
All the truck drivers, that's like the main conversation. Like, that is so dangerous and so bad. Like, it should not be done at all.
Don't try to outrun it and get in front of it and slam on your brakes. It's not that easy to stop that truck.
No.
It is not. And then on top of that, you get killed. The drivers 9 times out of 10 would still be alive. You know what I'm saying? But now I gotta go take a drug test, which I don't do because it's not good. So I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and then all that. Just a moment away, just to wait. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention.
So then, y'all, let me ask y'all another question. I got plenty of questions for y'all because this truck driver stuff is very good experience and it's nice to know. But what about authorization?
Well, it's the authority. It's that's something that we didn't know when we first got our truck, and it hindered us because the authority itself isn't expensive, but it's the insurance that you need to after you get the authority. So the insurance, they told us it was 7,000 and something. And
At once?
It's gonna be $2,200 a month. So we didn't know that when we first started, so we had to get under somebody else's authority. Now when you get under somebody else's authority, the company that we was under, the last company we was under is a 17%. So to get under their authority, any load, any money you made, they take their 17% off top. So say if you gross 10,000 for this week, which sounds great, right? 10,000
in a week.
Now let's bust it down. So from the 10,000, they get their 17% off top. I'm not a math wizard. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. So say they get maybe 7,000 and something, about 8,000 of that. So let's say they get 2,000 out of that 10,000.
Out of that 10.
Out of that 10.
You rolled to where you use $4,000
Worth of
fuel.
So
So
what's
that 2,000 plus that 4,000
That's
for the
6,000.
fuel, that's 6,000 out that 10 now.
Too.
Now that's not even including the things you need. You may need a windshield wiper. You may need some DEF. You may need, something else you may need for this week to get you by. Then you take that, so I'll take another 1,000. Now you working with $3,000. Now, mind you, we are a team.
Right.
So if this was him alone or me alone, 3,000 would be cool, right?
Yeah.
But we got 2 people, so
That's
he got
15.
bills and I got bills. Now that's on a good week. But when the dispatchers mainly let their favorite people or company people get the better loads first.
Right.
So we come after that. So we grossing about 7,000 to 8,000 a week. So when you get to 7,000 or 8,000 a week, now you take them same deductions maybe
out.
a little bit off. You only got maybe $600 a piece
Whoa.
for that week. Now, mind you, you haven't been home in the comfort of your
Your
home.
own house.
You haven't been to your own toilet. You haven't been to your own shower. You barely getting your feet on the ground because most of the time is driving. So this is your life sacrifice for that week for $600 a piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's pros and cons to everything, Dang, that's crazy when
Now,
you break down the
don't have a
schematics like that.
Yeah, I was finna say, don't forget
Now
about the
think
breakdown.
about that was
Oh.
that week where you got 600. You like, okay, 1,200 is what it is. Now that following week, you done had a breakdown. Now that breakdown bill is $1,700. So that's gonna take the money you made for that week. Plus, you gotta come out of pocket from the back.
From the back, last time you got paid the 12 because you need to help to pay for it.
So now that next week, you trying to put that money back, plus walk away with something.
Then you have tire done blow.
Oh, the tire. Now the
Then-
2 front tires on our truck is $1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Woo!
The other 8 tires, because it's 10 tires on the truck. The other 8 tires is $800 to $850 a tire, and that doesn't even count you getting it put on.
That
So
ain't the labor.
luckily he started putting them on.
I was just finna say,
I
luckily
did.
this how he know how to jump in there and just get it done.
I started doing it so much till Tasha told me, baby, that's enough. That's enough. You know, I'm 53 years old trying to then break a tire down, put it back on, you know what I'm saying? But it's rough out there, you know. It's rough for the ones who are out there, you know, hey, hang in there, you know what I'm saying? But
And if you a company driver and thinking about being the owner operator, if you don't get you some dedicated or some some permanent contracts or something, I would suggest staying a company driver because at least you get your guaranteed money that they offer you.
and they paying for the fuel.
Yeah.
They paying for the fuel.
Breakdowns.
And
They
if y'all
paying
got
for all that.
And if y'all got any questions too, y'all can hit the number that's at the bottom of the screen. Like, share, subscribe. You know, they here to answer questions and stuff, comments, anything that you need to do. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in with us always to Sip and Speak to T. We got some more questions for Tasha and Will. What's one of y'all funnest experiences y'all had since y'all been driving? Like one of y'all like just funnest things. You're like, dude, that shit was fun.
Shoot, every day. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I'm driving, she back there asleep or something. I can't wait till she wake up. We go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, we just straight go from there. You know.
Yeah, when we both woke, I think that's one thing that make us mesh. It's like he think he funny and I
You
know
funny.
I'm funny.
And I know I'm funny.
So we just try to make fun of everything that's happening. And that's the difference when you ask them how do we react when something bad happens. He can't handle, like, I'm more calmer than him.
Right.
So I can make light of a situation. If we both experience somebody being mean to us or some other nationalities be not so nice.
Facts.
You know? So he can't handle it, and he feel like they shouldn't have did him like that because he was the nicest person he could have ever been.
Right.
Because the difference from him and me is I'm respectful, but I'm not gonna yes sir, yes ma'am you.
That's
You know
from the
what
South.
saying?
I'm sorry.
Facts.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't be sorry, but I'm saying that's the difference from me and
Yeah.
him. So when we encounter a person and he automatically is yes ma'am, yes sir. So when he do that, I'm on the side like, hello, hey, how you doing? You know, that's my nice person. And then when they give us the nasty, he get really upset. Like, I was nice to them.
Yeah.
And I know how to laugh it
I
off.
feel you.
I'll get to talking about her. Or, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I'm not finna let her ruin my day or
Right.
control my emotions.
Facts.
He's still working on not letting people
Right.
Lady, ma'am, because I'll push it further. Like, ma'am, are you okay?
Is you cool?
He can't do that. He go berserk. Like, why she treat me this way?
I
I be
don't-
like, forget her.
Right.
Who is she?
look. You can see now he think about some of them experiences. Like, man, I was nice to that lady.
I try my
Put me
best.
through that
you know what I'm
shit.
He
saying?
do try his
Yeah,
best,
try
so
my
I
best.
give him that. But I tell him that everybody is an individual, and you can't
Yes.
control nobody's actions.
So
Everybody gonna be themselves, and you never know what happened to somebody before they got there.
right.
And just like other truck drivers, we go through stuff. We get calls on the truck about our families, whether it's our kids, our parents, our, any relatives, and you can't do nothing. Oh my God, such and such called, and I'm like 600 miles away with a load. Like, I can't. What can I do?
What can I do? Look, so like, honestly, like, what's something you can't leave the house with? Like, if you on the road and you forgot it, you gonna be mad. Like, man, can't believe I forgot that.
Your wallet. Don't, please, just leave it in the truck somewhere hidden, and just carry a card or something. Your wallet, your credentials is the most important thing need to be in that truck at all times.
I'm pretty sure sometimes you be pulling over. If you get pulled over or something, they done treated you different places because you different, skin color and stuff like that. But when you don't got no wallet, it really be over. They treat you like you El Chapo. It
don't even matter if you got a wallet. They be looking at you and you and their driver license. Like some places, you still need your ID for cigarettes and stuff like that. So we'll have to show ID, and they be looking like, oh, CDLs, or they try to see where you came from anyway. So when you get out that truck, it make them a little less leery because they like, oh, you got a job, you a truck driver. But at the same time, some of them don't care your skin color. They want you out of there, away from there, as fast as possible.
They don't be caring about that. That's messed up. Hey, so, like, what was some advice from both of you guys? That people that's want to grow up and be a truck driver, looking up to us, like looking up to y'all. I mean, what advice would you give them to keep going and don't stop?
Well, I would say it's best for a younger person if you're single or something like that. The world, you can get in all kinds of trouble and stuff here at home or around the house, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't going to school or nothing like that, jump off in that truck. I mean, when you jump off in the truck, anybody, ladies, I take my hat off to the lady because Tasha taught me. So, it's something good for a young person or anybody just to get out and drive, and you get to see. Like if you by yourself, you can get out 10 hours, like Tasha said, and look around and stuff. You on your 10 hours, you can sit in the back and play your video game because all you're doing is doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you get paid doing nothing. You go 300, 400 miles, lay back down, turn your TV on, and back. I like say it's your house.
Right.
And
like you said about young people, what I like about when young people do it is you out experiencing the world. I got a kind of big family, and I know that there's a lot of my cousins that has never been out of Wisconsin, let alone out of this, Milwaukee, let alone the state of Wisconsin, Right. So it's so much other stuff happening in other places, and people are living different. And I like to meet different people. When I go out, I talk to different people. He talk to different people. We learn what people do. I like to know people's occupations. I like to know like what they do when they not working or in retirement, or how you got where you are. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a story.
Sure do.
And whether your story is good or bad, or a struggle or easy, like I be wanting to know.
Me too. I be all into that because like different walks of life. Because if everybody was the same,
right?
What's the sense of meeting people? If everybody was exactly the same, what's the sense of meeting somebody? You know what I'm saying? So it's ups and downs of being a truck driver. It's ups and downs of being a basketball player. I tell people all the time, impossible is nothing. Because you can't spell the word impossible without spelling possible.
That's right.
Exactly.
So it ain't nothing that you can't not do, So I tell people all the time, you got to do what you want to do. But I know truck driving is hard. Like I said, I got a best friend, her name Brittany, man. She drives trucks. And I was like, man, you snap when you did that. Because it's a whole different, like, life. Like you said,
it's
that's
another
you.
life. But when you single or when you got your mate that don't drive, now I'll say even your mate with a driver, as a driver, is teamwork is cool, but when that mate don't drive, that mate can be the one to make a snack or to prep the bed or get the laundry folded or your clock almost over. I seen at the museum or this new movie came out, and you can pull over and go enjoy that. And that mean you 20 something, like 19 to 20 something, even 30, early 30 something, and you like, man, I done been here. I've been here. I want to bring my mama here. And your mama might not go on the truck, but you book you and your mama a flight.
Right.
Mama, you
Right.
gonna like this.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
You wouldn't have known that was out there if you didn't cross it in the truck.
Sure, you right about that.
Because there are commercials that advertise a lot of things, but at the same time, it's things out here happening that we don't know of.
You right about
That's
that.
not paying for commercials. And I took business class in college, and he told me one of the things that stuck with me is that he was like, certain restaurants and other places, they spend their advertisement money different. Because when you know you got an LLC, you can write that off.
Right.
So there are those that invest in nothing but commercials. Everywhere you look, it's the commercial. It make you want it, and you don't even eat that. But you keep on seeing.
You right about that.
Or you in your mind like, I can make that better than that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's in your mind,
It's in your
and that's
brain.
the point that they wanted to make. So if it's in your mind, they won.
They won.
And
You right
it's
about that.
others that choose to be on billboards. It's others that like radio. They want to catch the people in the car. The car is the only place you can't watch your TV. So the other way to get you is through your ear.
Yeah.
Now it is a lot of people that text and drive and Facebook, which they
Stop
shouldn't
it,
be
please.
doing. I
Don't do
should've
that.
brought that up too.
Yeah, that's
because
another
we
thing.
ride past a lot of y'all people messing up and swerving on the road with that phone in your hand. Just put it down for a second, because a lot happens. You only got a few minutes to get to where you going, and then play catch up real quick.
Real
It ain't
fast.
worth it.
It's not worth it. You know, that is dangerous too, because driving is at our all time high too. Like,
And that's why podcasts are popular too.
Yeah.
Because when I used to work at a job, I used to put on this one podcast every day, and I cracked up to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Every day. That was my ritual. So if you just find what you gravitate to, and it's those people who know how to advertise to get it there. So it's like truck driving, you know, it's the whole trucker world. You got the dispatch, you got the brokers, you got the drivers, you got the people. We talk to people at the pilot and stuff that work there. They get what, $25 an hour?
Yeah.
That's a good job.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
$25 an hour.
give
Oh
me
my
a quarter
God.
hour. I'm there, baby.
Yeah. And
So
then
it's a lot into it. Then you got the safety and compliance. Like even with our job, we have the manager number, the safety and compliance. We got the accounts that like to play with your money, and you got your dispatch. So you got all four of them. They all work as a team.
yeah.
So trucking ain't just about truck driving. You got some women like to sit on the phone and talk.
Right.
Those are people that can do dispatching. You can dispatch as many trucks as you want. All you do is get up that morning and you find all your drivers, all they loads. Once you finish for the day, you got the rest of the day free, and you getting what, 3 to 5% just for that from every truck you dispatch.
From every truck.
every truck.
So look, I want to say this too. I want to thank y'all too. Also, thank y'all for coming here, sharing y'all experiences, and letting us know. Can y'all hold one of these for me?
Big one. My mother-in-law.
Let them know, man. This is my aunt Book, mother-in-law.
Yeah.
This is a true story. You know,
True
my auntie
story.
really went through something with a serial rapist. You know, she doing it just to bring awareness to the city, the world, people who went through it before. You know what I'm saying? For all the girls that lost their mother due to this serious tragedy. It's called The Untold Story.
Story.
Go get this, read Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Walmart.
Yeah, okay. Walmart
Tap in
too?
with it. Yeah, she
Mama
everywhere.
doing it. Everybody subscribe,
So
please.
show
and
some
get
love
it.
for that. Again, yeah, we had a little technical difficulties. But yeah, make sure you go get The Untold Story. She did her big one on that one, guys. Tosh, Will, is there anything I want to say before we get up out of here?
Well, I got another. Drivers, please respect the truck. You know, move your lanes, be more careful, put your phones down. It can wait. It's rough for a truck to stop. I promise you to heaven. Please.
Right.
Please, safety first. Click it or ticket.
Please.
Right.
Or deaf,
Or
you know what I'm
ticket.
saying? It's definitely deaf.
Click it or ticket or off the side.
But we don't want no unaliving around this place.
No, I'm live. I'm sorry.
You know, it's okay. We mess up.
Yeah.
How you?
D.
Got you.
How is that? You know my phone messing up. Yeah. To the top.
Thank y'all.